Om Jai Jai Sai Maa. Om Jai Jai Sai Maa. I honor the divine feminine in you and in me, regardless of gender and including all genders. I honor the divine feminine in you, in me, in all that is. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for joining us on this auspicious Victory Day. And happy Navaratri, glorious Victory Day. We're honoring today the embodiment of all divine feminine, Victory Day. As we honor the divine feminine, we honor the intrinsic energy that comes with each aspect of the divine feminine in each and every one of us. This is a glorious holiday where millions today are celebrating the divine feminine, mother, the innate energy of all that is encompassed by the goddesses. So Victory Day, victory over what? What are we celebrating today? What is this victory? Sai Maa has said in this human experience, we must understand that always there's this fight going on, the fight between light and dark, always going on. So when we're on a spiritual path, we become more and more aware of this continuous fight, struggle even between light and dark. And when we meet an enlightened master, the enlightened master begins to clear this karmic darkness from our system, begins to get to work. And those of us in a spiritual path know that we welcome, that we call in the darkness, any energy that is within us, that is contracted. We shine a spotlight on it to move it into the light. When we began this journey of Navaratri, we began with Sri Devi Ma, and she brought us into the energy of Kali, bringing in and inviting us on to look at the darkness in full view. So more and more aware over these 9 days, perhaps you've been more and more aware of the darkness of the ego in all of its forms. Ego of both of anything from, oh, look at me, to why did I do that? All of that is part of the ego. And she invited us to see the entrapment of the ego, the insidious nature of the ego. So Victory Day, we've arrived at Victory Day. Victory over what? Where do we really feel victorious? The energy of victory, victorious. Take a look. Almost in anything, once we feel this victory, it's short-lived. And immediately what's there is the guilt, perhaps shame, perhaps unworthiness. Oh, we could have done that better. Even in the greatest victories, it's fleeting. It's like the darker, more contracted energy is right there, ready to have, say, look at me, look at me. It wasn't that good. Look at me, not this victory. It's ready to come back. And Ma said, when it's not more than 50%, it's waiting there for us. So this victory feeling is quite fragile. It doesn't reach a very high percentage. Ma even said 1-2%. So on this Victory Day, what are we celebrating? Let's take a look. Allow me to tell you a legend. It's found in the ancient texts of the Hindu and the yogic traditions. And then we'll see how it applies to us. So I recently asked Ma, tell me about Victory Day. So imagine that we're all in India together, and there's this group of us, everybody who's with us now or who's listening to the recording. Imagine that we're all together in front of the Jula, which is a swing that Ma often swings on in India, very relaxed, and Ma's in a very conversational mode, and we're asking questions. And the question get asked, tell us, Ma, tell us about Victory Day. What happened on Victory Day? And Ma answers, well, there was a really big fight. And it was a fight with the asuras, which are the demons, the dark energy. And we knew that a woman, the female energy, needed to slay these demons. But they looked around. There's the three consorts. There's Lakshmi, consort of Vishnu. It wasn't enough by herself. Yes, she's pure love, abundance, beauty. But Lakshmi couldn't slay these demons by herself. So you have Lakshmi here, then Saraswati. Saraswati's there, and she's playing her instrument, and she's creative, and she's knowledgeable, but not fit to slay this grand demon. And remember, we're calling the demon the ego. So Saraswati by herself wasn't powerful enough. And then Parvati, also later in the form of Kali, Parvati is human, only wanted to be with Shiva. She's not powerful by herself. So the gods and goddesses got together, and these three came together, said, let's form the embodiment of all of us, the feminine energy. Then perhaps we can slay this demon. So they got together and they called this new form Mata Durga. You've seen Mata Durga with all these arms enough that each one of them has a different power to slay whatever the demons bring up. So Durga is created to defeat Mahishasura, the Mahasura. She's been called a warrior goddess, and she's depicted riding a lion or a tiger sometimes. And as I said, this weapon is to destroy and create and can do anything. So even though she's serene, calm, collected, graceful, a symbol of good, with all the embodiments of the goddesses we've been activating in these past 9 days, she pierces the heart and kills the scared, overwhelmed, and outwitted Mahishasura. She pierces him straight into the heart. Victory. This is Victory Day. She is all forms of mother. She slayed the ego. She's brought out the light, the victory of light over darkness, the victory of self over ego. So this is the energy that Durga represents amidst that we can begin to embody this wholeness of the divine feminine. Would you please show the slide of Durga, please? The Murti. This is my beloved Murti back in Denver. And I inherited this Murti from Swamiji when he went to India. This is the depiction of Maha Durga herself. See how small the lion is in this Murti. And piercing, taking the sword, first all of the arms with all the weapons to create and destroy and create and destroy, and the piercing the heart of Mahishasura, the demon. Victory. Slay demons of our personality, of our ego. We have moved from darkness to light, to live and serve as light, victory of light. Okay, thank you. So with this image in mind, so in these 9 days, all that energy is here right now. And if they're also continuing to be available, all these activations for you, if you want to go back and listen to them, and there's a particular energy that you wish to become more activated within you. But what this journey that was started by Sri Devi Ma at the beginning of Navaratri, this aspect of power, powerful divine energy, power with love. And Trivenidas Maharaj brought us into the energy of vibrancy, living fully, vibrant life, transmuting false beliefs. And Anantas Maharaj from our ashram in India activated the energy of fearlessness. Fearlessness, and these together are the aspects of Kali, Maha Kali. So we have Kali, a form of Parvati, Maha Kali. Then we moved into the next 3 days devoted to embodying the energy of Lakshmi, abundance, prosperity, pure love. Jivandas Maharaj began the 3 days of Lakshmi, abundance, wide open abundance, flowing abundance, abundance of love. Then Dayandas Maharaj brought grace, grace from Israel, the grace of Maha Lakshmi. And Rajeshri Ma from Japan brought the aspect of beauty, beauty in everything we see, and the 3 specific aspects of Lakshmi that we activate in ourselves. On YouTube, you can access them on YouTube. Thank you for the question. And Saraswati, the last 3 days of Navaratri. Wisdom with Lalita Sri Ma, activating wisdom, knowledge, creativity, those aspects of Saraswati. Jendradas Maharaj in France, creation, this deep creation and this creator of our life experience and life itself. Swamiji, yesterday, the 9th day of Navaratri, activated illumination, light, living as light, and those 3 aspects being Saraswati. So then remember our story with these 3 goddesses coming together, knowing they needed to have victory over the ego, came together and formed Durga. Oh, victory, 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 victory. And if you think, especially in these last 9 days and over this last period of time, any darkness, we welcome the darkness. This human experience isn't about always being blissful in the light, like something's wrong. You see the darkness coming right in. Something's wrong if we're not like this. No, our work now is bringing, looking, and transmuting any lower frequencies, transmuting the darkness into light, and being that light, knowing that we're light. So let's do an activation with the mantra of Durga. So first I'm going to talk about the Durga before we do it. The victory mantra of Durga is Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha, activating victory energy, lightness over dark. So Om, meaning the universal sound. Om. Let's try that together. Om. The universal sound, the vibration of all of creation. Doom, the seed of the sound of the Durga energy. Doom, the seed. So as we chant this mantra, we plant the seed, the sound of Durga energy, Doom. Then Maha Durgayei is the formal name of the goddess Durga. And Namaha, as we know, the very humble salutation, I bow to you, I honor you. Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha. So we'll do this 16 times. And as we do this, very slowly at first, this first 16, very slowly, so that we can feel the energy of Durga, the culmination of the divine feminine, and allow the vibration of the mantra to fill every single part of the body and move through all the chakras so we can feel it all the way running through all the energy systems and out through the subtle bodies. So as we do this, first, everyone, please close the eyes. Prepare your body. Now, this is Victory Day. So shake out any tension, anything that may be in the body. Begin to relax. Open consciously the energy channels with straight back and chest open, feeling that victory in the body. Open to feeling the vibration and being filled with the activation of Maha Durga, filling with the ancient sounds. And as we do this, we call in the great goddesses of the last 9 days in every aspect, filling our being. So if we could post the mantra in the chat, Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha. So if you need to open the eyes and look at the mantra, that's totally fine. So settling into this energy. Take a breath together. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Another breath. Inhale fully, consciously inhale. And exhale. Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha. Feel the vibration. Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha. Om Doom Maha Durgayei Namaha. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. Louder. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. Fullness. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. Activating Durga. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. 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 Activating stronger. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. One more. Om Dum Maha Durgayei Namaha. Rest in silence. Feeling the fullness of Durga. Victory Day. Illumination. I am light. I am light. I am light. I am light. Inhale the victory of light. Inhale the victory of Mother Divine. Kali, Lakshmi, Saraswati, Durga, victory. Now take another deep breath and raise the arms as a chalice for these energies on this victory day. Inhale the abundance of light. Now the hands in front of the heart. I am Divine Mother in all its forms. Victorious as light. Now open the eyes. Victorious as light. And I invite you to take some moments of silence today, some moments of stillness, and nurture the victory of light, the victory of self, Atma, over ego. And allow your words today to be filled with light. The darkness doesn't use your voice today. The light from within shines and graces your words today and your energy with one another today. Take moments of silence. And in these 9 days of Navaratri, our beloved Sai Maa has been working endlessly on our behalf, freeing the light into a state of victory. Some students were with Ma in Puja party when Baba called Ma Jai Sai Maa. Sai Baba must have seen the victory of light over darkness in our beloved Sai Maa. So I bow to our beloved Sai Maa in all forms of the divine feminine, the divine mother, with the specific qualities on earth today. I bow to each and every one of you. I bow to this light on Victory Day. Om Jai Jai Sai Maa. Om Jai Jai